so I just had this experience over the weekend where, you know, I had custody of my kids and lived with my girlfriend and her 2 kids, and they were there, and pretty much the whole house got sick aside from me and 1 or 2 of the kids. And I was kind of holding down that fort. And then yesterday or the day before, I can't remember now, I ended up getting sick. And so my girlfriend ended up taking care of me. And she literally brought me a trash can, changed out the bag every time that I threw up. And literally, like, there was 2 or 3 times where I filled that fucking bag, you know, like it's like this much liquid in there, just like having to tie it off and like lift it out and walk it out to the trash can. Like, that's what she was doing for me, and changing it out anytime I did throw up, you know, however much. And excuse me, I thought it was really I mean, you know, between that and then you know, I got up to basically shit myself every 2 seconds, and I was in the bathroom, and you know, you can hear that going down, right? So the bathroom's connected to the master bedroom, and, you know, she's laying down trying to sleep, and I'm getting up, you know, lighting it up every 2 seconds. And so you know, it's a funny thing when you're with your romantic partner. You want to be sexy for them all the time, but you can't, and that people can overlook that kind of stuff anyway, right? Really cool. But aside from that, you know, she changed out my bags for me. She made sure I had like a full glass of water at all times. She went to the store, got me a smoothie, which I swear to God, like a smoothie, like when you're sick, is the shit. Like for me, I felt like way better after drinking that. So that was really cool. And I don't know, you know, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Like couples take care of each other when they're sick, and that makes sense, you know. But I wonder, you know, because there's a lot of couples that don't have a healthy relationship, or you know, they don't have an open line of communication where, you know, there's still little resentments or unresolved things or things that they feel like they can't go talk to their partner about. And you know, in this case, you know, big or small issues wise, like, we talk about everything. Even if there's one little thing off, we resolve it on the spot. We talk about it. And I feel like that 100% level of unity, you know, through communication, translates to things like this, you know. So you know, maybe boyfriend or girlfriend like gets sick, the other one maybe brings them a glass of water and brings them a blanket, okay? So maybe that's like, let's say that's like a standard level of taking care. Now I feel like in this situation where we truly we're truly both in it, you know, all the way. In that case, you know, like, I had the fucking treatment. I had the whole treatment, like, you know what I mean? And it made me feel way better. I got over this thing in a day. And so, I don't know, when somebody takes that kind of care of you, you really want to appreciate that. And that's what this video is about. But also, I think that, you know, how healthy is your relationship? Because I think it translates all the way down to shit like this. It's like, how does your partner take care of you when you're sick? Is everything good to go, you know? Or is the care and concern a little bit less because there's probably unresolved issues on the table or whatever? Maybe they put themselves first or whatever. And I think it just illustrates this idea that you never want to let shit trail off. Like, okay, so in my case, I've only been with my girlfriend for a couple months. Okay, so obviously in that honeymoon phase, it's very easy to you know, treat each other well because you're still like in that phase of almost like idealizing the other partner, etc., right? But we have this level of communication that I've never experienced before in any relationship I've ever been in, and we try really hard to not let any one little thing go unnoticed or unspoken about. And it takes a lot of effort. You know, I've never had that before. So in other relationships where maybe that was sort of the key to like this little silent distancing, you know, that's really not the case here. And I think that translates to every aspect of life, and just goes to show that we want to maintain our relationships the best we can in these little ways, which requires getting uncomfortable as fuck, communicating, cooperating, and you know, in some cases, you know, dampening that selfishness that we all have, you know. So long story short, you know, I just want to put out a video of appreciation to my girlfriend. And that's what I got to say. Have a good one.